I've tried tonight to make the point that I do think it's beholden upon people in the West to open their hearts to genuine refugees, people who are in fear of direct persecution, imprisonment and death because of their race, their religion, their political beliefs, indeed their sexual orientation. I've tried to make that point, and I've no doubt that America and Canada could do an awful lot more than they're doing. I've no doubt about that when it comes to refugees. But it's Europe that has faced the front line of this over the course of the last 18 months. And what we have done is we've thrown out of the window our classical definition of what a refugee is, and we've broadened it to anybody coming from a war-torn area or, frankly, anybody coming from a poor country. What Mrs. Merkel did clearly was irresponsible, damn stupid, and is a price that Germany will have to pay for many years to come. Just opening up your doors and not being able, in a modern world where we do have a genuine terrorist threat, and yes, it's about 2%, probably, of the Muslim communities that are coming into Europe. But if only 8 people can cause all that misery in Paris and half a dozen what we saw in Brussels, we have to be careful. We have to have security checks. We have to process people offshore and make sure they're genuine refugees. And I've tried this evening to challenge the other side to see whether they would agree with me that the Christians who are being crucified and massacred in the Middle East should qualify for refugee status. And I've not had one positive response from the other side on this at all. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the point. This motion, you cannot support this motion. It is idealized nonsense. It doesn't make sense. What we need to have is a sensible, proper, common sense refugee policy to help those who are in peril. But just to open up our doors the way Angela Merkel did is bad news for Germany and is bad news for the West, and we need to stand up and stop such nonsense. Oppose the motion, please. Thank you.